Hi, it's Jackie Elmer, and welcome to this continuing video series as part of the Sugar Shakedown series on how to kick that sugar addiction to the curb and set yourself up for a life that's metabolically sound. And ultimately what that means is you live healthy, you live happily, and for a long, long time. All right, so in this video, I want to talk about the 3 biggest mistakes that so many people make when they start trying to kick the sugar addiction. And mistake number 1 is going cold turkey and trying to take on too much too quickly. So often, this is what happens with New Year's resolutions too, or when we go on a diet. We try to change up everything overnight. We try to completely change our eating habits, give up everything that we've already done, and then we often take on an exercise or fitness routine on top of it. We clean out everything in our pantry and we go to the store with this new grocery list. We have to take on a whole bunch of cooking where maybe we haven't done that before. So that whole all or nothing mindset is one of those things that's a huge mistake for most people, because it's those little simple slight edge hacks and changes that we make over and over again, slowly but surely integrating in new things that's going to make all the difference. Okay, that's mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 is substituting some sugar for fake sugars or highly processed foods that are negative in other ways, or maybe even have those hidden sugars that you're not truly aware of. So one of the things that we want to do is begin to incorporate good nutrient-dense foods into what it is that you're doing. Don't just shift out those items with a bunch of still highly processed things. That's where my recipe tips and simple hacks come in to set you up for success. If you don't have that guide, if you're not getting those recipe tips, make sure you fill out the form below and get those, or go to peakperformancehabits.com/sugar shakedown. All right, mistake number 3 is that we don't do any thought work. Okay, we think that it's all about willpower or different things like that. If you haven't seen my video on that, make sure that you take the time to watch it, because it's not just about willpower. We have to absolutely take the time to reprogram our thinking. We all have a monkey mind, okay, and it goes to work for us, and it wants to keep us safe and keep things along the status quo in the way that they've always been in the past. And we all know the definition of insanity, right? It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So the mindset work that you do to stop yourself when you have that tendency to reach for a food that you've habitually eaten in the past, or do something out of a habit, it's to stop. It's to do a pattern interrupt. It's to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I really hungry? Is this going to serve me in my best way? And a bunch of other tools that I will share with you to set you up for success. That's one of the most powerful things that I do in my coaching programs. I help you create that new self-image of who you want to be, to rid yourself of these negative habits that are not serving you in the best possible light. We create a new vision of a self-image of who we want to be and who we will become when we begin to achieve these goals. And then we begin to do the habit work and develop new habits, replacing old habits, building in new habits for success. And then, of course, I give you those tools that are going to set you up with those success habits, those success habits and hacks that are going to help you create the life that you want and the life that you love. So make sure you fill out the form below, get the rest of the series, join me to set yourself up for success, and let's help you achieve and live the life that you want. I'm Jackie Elmer. Thanks for listening. All the details are below.